New edition. New edition, YumiLive. Welcome the GOAT to the channel. If you know, you know. Guga Foods. Hey, man. Apparently, he tried the world's rarest steak recipes. More steak? I think so. I like steak. Hey, yeah, lean. All that. Let's go. Guga, show me what's good, Guga. Sorry for the flashbang. Guga, my GOAT. Let's do it. That's what he says.
Thanks, Freebird, for sponsoring this video.
You're welcome.
Michelin star restaurant, there is a huge difference between 1 star, 2 star, and 3 stars. The first star is because
Is that a pizza?
your food is delicious. It's all about the taste. Second star, things start getting a little bit weird because it's all
It doesn't matter if he's bald, okay? He's the GOAT. All right? Goats can be bald, man.
about the
That's the whole thing.
service and no longer just the food. The third star is the food, the service, and your overall experience. And they charge you like they mean it. They're also using some insane techniques that I don't know if it's really worth your money. I'm gonna be trying a few of them today to
What is he doing?
techniques that I don't know if it's really worth your money. I'm gonna
Why he got piss yellow oil boiling? Huh? Pea steak. So we had a poop log steak. Now we got the pea
be
steak.
trying a few of
The cocaine steak. That's Wagyu. That's A5 Wagyu.
them
Cocaine
today to
steak.
see
And then what's like a dry ice steak? What are we doing?
it justifies the ridiculous cost that they're charging.
My pee is
We
clear.
start off with this, a
I drink
Japanese
so much.
Wagyu A5 steak.
Beautiful.
As you can clearly see, it's fat with a little bit of meat. Now we don't
Dude, that is insane, though. Listen, guys. Jacob, thank you for the tier 1, 5 months. Welcome back, GOAT. Grookey, thank you for the tier 1. Listen, man. I have been gifted enough, blessed enough, privileged enough to have A5 Wagyu before. I'm sorry to say, guys, it's overrated. It's overrated. 99% of people won't agree with me. It's overrated. It is. It's so fatty. It's so insane. Yeah, like one tiny slice, maybe 2. But, like, it's just so overrated. It is, like, just... people like it because it's fat. That's it. It's just straight fat. That's all it is.
need much. When you eat in a Michelin star restaurant, they don't give you a lot of food. You already know this. So we got a portion size
I would much rather have, like, a prime cut New York strip.
properly. However, there's one step we must take in order to cut it like a Michelin star
Meg, thank you for the tier 1 2 months. Yummy, your VOD is on my TV, and now your stream is on my phone. Code Yummy, W. Overrated 100%. Thank you, Gaff. See, people agree. People agree. It's crazy to have a burger with honey mustard.
size everything properly. However, there's one step we must take. In order to cut it like a Michelin star chef, we must flash freeze it. For that, I got myself some dry ice. Then I immediately laid the steak down.
Flash
It
freezing
doesn't
on
take
dry
long
ice.
and it will freeze the surface. Now, why would you do this? For one specific
Are you
reason.
drying it
if
out?
your meat is extremely cold, it will be easier to cut straight. However, we don't want it frozen. So using the dry ice to get the job done makes sense.
Then what?
In no time at all, the crust got completely frozen. And check out as
Just
soon
makes
as
it
I
easier to
started
cut, to
slicing
cook?
It is
the tiny
perfect.
little
This technique
pieces?
is mainly used in Japan, and I'll be honest with you, it works like a charm.
Okay.
These cuts are so perfect that
That's
it
beautiful.
seems like it was done by a machine. Next, to cook the beef.
Oh, they're cooking it on a salt rock? That's interesting. I would much rather have a New York strip. Bro, like prime, I mean, even American Wagyu isn't like Japanese A5. It's not nearly as fatty. I mean, that's doable. Like a bone-in, tomahawk, ribeye. I mean, I just don't know, man. It's like for the price, it just doesn't even make sense. It's insane.
You need something exotic. This is a Himalayan salt block. You can literally buy it anywhere nowadays. The key is to get it super hot, but you gotta do it nice and slow. If not, it will explode on you. Once it's
Damn!
heated up, check it out.
That's
The color
beautiful.
completely changes. This thing is hot. And sear it on the salt block. Now, since it's extremely hot, it takes no
I don't know if
time
I've
at
done
all.
this
And
before.
remember one thing, since this is a
Flip
very
it quick.
high-grade Japanese
Flip it
Wagyu
quick.
beef, you don't want to overcook it. Most importantly, since you are using a salt block, there's no need for seasoning. It should be salty already.
No
once
way you putting that shit on a Ritz cracker, man. Come on, Guga. You better than that, Guga. You putting A5 Wagyu on a Ritz cracker, Guga. Ain't no way, Guga. Come on, man. What are we doing, Guga?
done. After putting it on a
Caviar, Guga. Guga.
cracker, add some caviar right on top. And to finish it, some yuzu balls, which is basically
Fuck you talking about balls? Whose balls?
a citrus fruit that will bring acidity to fight the fattiness of the Wagyu.
Why didn't you put some crème fraîche on it, bruh? Put some crème fresh on that bitch, man.
And you finish it off with some spring onions. Now this is Michelin star style Wagyu steak.
No, I feel like they would make their own bread, like their little their own little, like, what is it called? A little bread, little toasted bread. Bro, what the hell is it called? Man, Google, you got this green bean ass appetizer, bro. Listen, this is my goat. I said he was my goat. But this ain't it, Google. You got the Green Goblin steak Ritz cracker sandwich.
Going through all of this work, will it make the steak taste better?
Now,
No.
here we have two versions. We have one with caviar and the other one without caviar. Now you could try with the cracker or without the cracker. It's up to you, okay? The cracker is just
This
there to
cracker
do something.
says,
Google, let's just
Nuh-uh.
forget the cracker. Let's just go for the steak.
Fair
Nuh-uh.
enough. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Oh man, that is too salty.
Too salty.
With the caviar, that is ridiculously. I don't even taste steak, bro. That's nasty.
I'm having a good experience.
Tell
I
him.
have to say so too. The way you cooked it on the salt block, I think it was a perfect way to cook it so you get the full
crostini.
experience of the Wagyu.
That's what I'm talking about. Crostini, goat. No, not a crouton.
Cooked it on the
hell?
salt block. I think it was a perfect way to cook it so you get the full
Thank you, bro.
experience of the Wagyu. You get to really enjoy the taste and the texture of it. For this being my first time, I don't think I've ever had a piece of meat so tender, so flavorful. I'm at a loss for words.
Bro, he's at a loss for words because it's his first time having Wagyu. This is not a fair experiment. Okay, this ain't fair. First time anybody having Wagyu, they're going to be like, wow, that was tender. I've never had anything like that in my entire life. Okay. Close-up balls.
It's actually... It's
No, he's
manageable.
being
Throughout this
honest.
entire video, we're going to be rating the techniques from
Piece steak,
1 to
piece steak,
10.
piece steak.
I'm going to give my rating based on the amount of work I did, and you guys are going to be basing on how you like it. What's your rating?
Okay. This is beef tataki. Austin, thank you for the prime 4 months. Welcome back, goat.
2 out of 10.
Wow.
Damn.
Harsh.
Not a fan.
You.
8 out of 10.
You know what? I'm also going to give it an 8 out of 10. Would I
Holy
recommend you
shit.
buy an entire salt block just to do this?
Bro, people don't just have A5 Wagyu in their fridge, Google. Come on, man. Come on, Google.
An 8 out of 10. Would I recommend
The
you
problem
buy
isn't
an
the
entire
salt block, it's the
block just to do
A5.
this? Absolutely not, everybody. Save your money with the salt block and buy more steaks.
What is he? Buy more A5 Wagyu. Forget the salt block. Buy more A5 Wagyu. All right, what do we got? Is that a tomato?
This next steak takes herb to a whole nother
What
level.
is that,
I was shocked
butter?
when I saw this with my own eyes. Let me show you. You can
What is
really choose
that?
any herbs you like, but these are the most popular ones. It's rosemary, thyme, and parsley. Now the first thing we need to do is dehydrate them instantly. And
Okay.
here's how. Chop them nice and small. If not, it's not
Dehydrate.
gonna work. Once that's done, put it in a safe
What, he's got
container.
liquid
We're
nitrogen?
gonna throw them in chef
Oh,
mode.
never mind.
Yes.
He's doing it in the
Microwaving
microwave.
them will instantly dry everything out. And it doesn't take long. 60 seconds is good enough.
Oh, he dried them
Now
bitches-
we need to
okay.
pulverize the whole thing. A coffee grinder will do the job quickly. In the end, you're left with this. Fresh herbs.
Dude, I
that
bet
is
you
going
that
to
smells so good. Oh my God. I bet you that smells so good, chat.
take
It
your
probably
steak
smells like
to
Christmas
another
in there.
level. Now here's how we put everything together. First, melt some butter. You gotta use expensive
That is a
butter,
lot
like
of butter.
European style. Then throw your herbs mix in there. Mix it really,
Oh my God,
really
this
good.
is the
Once it's
peach
fully
steak.
combined, throw in some garlic and let that infuse the flavor.
Okay.
Next, go ahead and remove all of the garlic and you
Nice.
should be left with this.
Oh my
the green
God.
gold liquid of Michelin star chefs. Now get yourself a mold, fill it up with the mix you
No!
just made, and
Don't
next,
freeze
put a
it!
smoky flavor. And for that, I'll be using
Smoking
a smoke
it.
gun. It takes no time
Oh
at
my
all.
God,
The
he's a
longer
high-tech freak right now. Yo, Guga is a high-tech freak right now. Holy.
smoky flavor. And for that, I'll be using a smoke gun.
Matcha
it takes
steak.
no time at all. The longer you do it, the smokier the flavor will be. As once that's done, into the refrigerator.
It's like an
it
evil
goes to solidify.
scientist.
Now you can go ahead and get started on your steak. You can treat it however you like.
You see?
If you want to cook it in the pan,
That's a
it's
real
fine,
steak.
It does not matter.
Damn, he
but you
seasons
already
that
know
bitch
my
up.
preferred way of cooking
Okay?
a steak. That
Grill
would
it
be
up.
with charcoal. And if a Michelin star chef is not using that, his stars are fake. There's nothing that will beat fire, beef, and smoke together.
Damn, wait, hold on. Hold on. He's testing Michelin star chefs gangster real quick. If they ain't using charcoal, they ain't real chefs. Fake stars. Fake stores.
His stars are fake. There's nothing that will beat fire, beef, and smoke together.
Okay.
It's just incredible. Because once that's done, check out what happened with the butter. It went through an extreme process.
Yeah.
Was all of the
No,
work
not the
worth it?
solid
You
pea
can
butter.
literally use this in any
I mean, I'm
steak.
sure that's
And I'm
great, bro.
wondering if this
Whoa! Okay! Bro, he's probably cooked like 5,000 steaks at this point. I mean, that is perfectly cooked. That is insane.
steak better or if Michelin star food is just a fraud.
Cheers.
Cheers.
They're going to love this one. I could tell. They're going to love this shit.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. That might be the most flavorful butter we've tried. Smoky, salty, rich, delicious. It's got crunch to it as well. That's really good.
You can really taste
I'm
the
gonna give
smokiness
that a,
you added to the
I
butter.
haven't even
the
eaten it. I'm gonna give it a
herbs
10.
and garlic mixed in. This is really good.
Even though the steak is pretty regular, but by adding that kind of compound butter, you feel everything. What's your rating on this one, sir?
8 out of 10.
7.5.
I love having these.
He voted this one lower than the caviar bullshit that they just ate on a Ritz cracker? No way. It's still mooing? That's like closer to medium than medium rare. Like, that is not mooing. That's pretty cooked.
Two next to me because they didn't do any of the work, but the amount of work this is, I'm giving it a 6 because it is better,
not good,
but it didn't improve it so much that the work is
Stop blinking it at me, Guga. Damn.
Obviously, it is a better steak.
It's a lot
Next
of
up,
butter.
we are about to
No, this is the pea butter. This is the pea steak. Here we go.
So worth it.
Here we go.
But obviously,
Here we go.
it
Here
is
comes
a
the
better
pea steak.
Next up, we are about to bring some madness technique to the test. As you can clearly
What is that
see,
yellow? Is that caramel? What the fuck is that?
it's that type of steak you don't see every day.
Oh, this is like, look at that fat. Look at that intramuscular fat. This has got to be Wagyu. Ain't no way.
Let me show you how it's made. You gotta start with a good quality steak. on this
Jesus!
one. This is an Australian Wagyu marbling
Jesus!
score 7 and 8. Get it nicely
Ooh,
seasoned.
that's
and
a lot of
cook it
fat, boy.
sous vide. Believe it or not,
That's a lot of salt. I mean, you have to cover the surface, but like, damn, he covers the surface.
most Michelin star restaurants you go to, they use this technique. It's consistent. It gets you.
When he sous vides, he only seasons one side?
Most Michelin star restaurants.
Nah, he had to have
you go
seasoned both.
to,
He
they
probably just didn't
use
show it. There's no
this
way.
technique.
Is it on the bottom? It's on the bottom. I think it's on the bottom. I'm surprised he doesn't season the sides, though. Y'all don't season the sides? It's on the bottom. Bro, when I have all that leftover on the... I don't season on the cutting board. I don't put raw meat on the cutting board. But, like, when I have all that right there, I boop, 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 flip it, doop, doop, doop. You got to grab all that extra seasoning, bro. Can't let that go to waste. The sides are naked. I season my mouth. Wow, dude, that's so much smarter than seasoning the meat. You just put a little bit of salt in your mouth.
It's consistent.
Every bite?
It gets you perfect results every time. No wonder why I have an entire channel
Yeah, sous vide, it's low-key cheat code, though. That's like hacking, IRL.
dedicated to this method. I love it. As that's going, get yourself these ingredients.
Well, hold on. He's like vouching for sous vide, but wouldn't that also be like fake Michelin star? Like you don't deserve it? Gloom, thank you for the tier 1 6 spots. Welcome back. Wouldn't you actually not be a Michelin star chef if you're just using a bath of water on a timer to cook your steak? You put it on fire after. Well, I know he blowtorches it or whatever, but like that's a sear. It's just high heat. That's cheating. Come on, bruh.
This is gochucaro, garlic, and Sichuan peppercorn. The flavor profile
Sichuan
combination of these ingredients
Maybe
will
just
create
squeezing
something
garlic.
extremely unique. And here's how. You first heat up a neutral oil.
Oh, he's doing that garlic confit bullshit, ain't he? From like the 1800s?
Create something extremely unique. And here's how. You first heat up a neutral oil. Avocado will work. Heat that up to 350
this shit
degrees
gonna boil.
Fahrenheit. Now throw all of those ingredients together into a pan. Then immediately go in with the oil.
Damn.
This takes no time at all. And it is the same
How does
exact
this get
process
so
of
yellow,
creating
though?
chili oil. However, this one will literally paralyze your mouth for a little bit as you're eating it. And that's all because of the Sichuan peppercorn. Once that's done, strain the whole
How does he make it yellow? Yo, he actually upped the saturation on this shit by 1 billion. Like, oh my God, look how red that is. Look how red that is. That hurts my eyes. That's like a Fortnite red. That's the type of red you'll only see in Fortnite.
thing. We only want the
Oh!
oil and nothing else. By this time, the sous vide steak was perfectly cooked. You want to go ahead, take it out of the bag, pat it dry really good, and heat up that oil you just made.
How
Get
does it turn
nice and
yellow?
hot. We are literally frying.
What did
the
it do?
steak with it, getting not only a perfect
How did-
crust, but
how did-
also flavor.
What the fuck
It
is
takes
yellow?
time, and the more you do it, the better the crust gets. In the end, you
Nah,
are left with an
nah,
incredible
nah, 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 nah. No way. This is so much effort. There's no way.
The more you do it, the better the crust gets. In the end, you are left with an incredible flavorful steak that can also give you a tingly sensation. To finish it up, heat up some sugar in a pan.
And
do
caramel.
It nice and slow.
Just make it
As soon
caramel.
as it becomes caramel, set it down on aluminum foil or parchment paper. Because
How
as
pretty.
soon as it cools down, you want to eat that
That's
together
fun. Look
with
at
your
that.
steak. And the plating is as fancy as it gets. You start with the steak, get yourself some mashed potato. And remember the solids that was used from the chili oil? Just add that to the mashed potato.
Okay.
Let's just see if all of this work was actually worth it.
Spicy ass dish. I'm gonna be shitting fire. They say incredible, then give it a 5. Nah, you know, as far as ratings go on this one, I'm thinking Guga gonna give it a 5. Dude on the left gonna give it a 7. Dude on the right gonna give it a 6. No. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
5, 6, 7.
Wow.
Wow, what a completely different experience, huh? Felix, have you ever had Australian Wagyu?
No, never.
Say it.
This is the best steak I've ever had. It's like if you take a regular steak, added a lot more fat, and just made it 10 times better.
I love the crunch that you get
Never-
from this like caramelized
I'm probably way off, bro. They're about to say 8, 9, 9, like it's
sugar.
over.
And the other thing too is that the sweetness that it brings to the steak perfectly balances all that fattiness. That's awesome.
The combination of the caramelized sugar, the slight spiciness from the chili oil, it's perfect.
Unfortunately, it is a tremendous amount of work, but this thing is good, everybody. What?
They love it, bro. I was so off. I don't know what Guga's ethnicity is. I think he's like Brazilian or something. All I know is he loves picanha. And yeah, he put me on to picanha. Hey, picanha's fire, bro. Picanha is fire. You better eat that shit.
What can I say?
Not only do you have the wonderful beefy fatty flavor of a Wagyu, but you have that sous vide tenderness too. It's incredible.
Yeah, I was
Leo,
so off on
9.
these rankings.
Wow, you.
9.
Wow.
He's
I'm
gonna
going to
say
give it a 9 too.
9?
That's pretty good.
I also just love the crust of this steak.
Stop
That chili oil
blinking
is
it,
nice,
Guga,
crispy,
damn!
Exactly, that is awesome.
But before moving forward, I want to thank Freebird for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get right back to it.
Yeah, I'm a
Next up,
professional. Y'all
method
see
was
that?
developed in Korea. Let me show you. Get yourself some
All right, Laser, you're getting timed out for that one. Unc, please make this. I am not making the pea steak, man.
Right back to it.
Next up, a method that was developed in Korea. Let me show you. Get yourself some short rib. You want this thing to cook quickly, so I split the whole thing in half.
All right.
Now get some chopsticks and start cutting them this way. In the end, check it out. This
Okay,
is
that's
what you're left with.
fun.
And it did double the surface area of the short rib. Now make a quick marinade, starting with some soy sauce, mirin, some sesame seed oil, honey, and gochujang
expanding
paste.
the
Now mix that all
surface
together
area.
and combine these ingredients, and your marinade is done. Now get yourself a bowl of ice. Shaved ice is better. And here's how this technique works. Which I first saw it on my good friend Nick's video. I did a full reaction video on my Guga channel, which is my lifestyle channel where I travel all over the world and sometimes do crazier things than this channel.
He's the GOAT. I mean, look at him, bro. He's just living life. He's just living life, doing whatever he wants. Traveling the world, eating steak.
I recommend you check
I'm
it out
jealous.
if you haven't, because this is how this technique works. You want to first start the sear, but then you immediately cool it down. As you do so, you're also basting it with the sauce, creating
Okay.
additional flavor and making it great. And then you go right back
Who
into the
decided to
fire,
do
and you
this?
repeat the process once again.
You said
do
Korea,
it so
but,
as
like,
many
why?
times as necessary until you get a beautiful crust. And the idea behind it is that you're not going to overcook the beef, making it better. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit skeptical, as the longer I do this, the more waste of time it seems to be.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, Google, talk your shit, bro. Google is talking his shit. Oh my God, bro.
But who am I to judge? I will say it looks fancy.
It does seem
especially when
useless.
you
That's
make
what
a
I'm saying. It does, right? Because can't you just like cook it perfectly and take it off one time, maybe put it on ice if you really wanted to? I know when people blanch like spinach, they put it on ice, or like broccolini to make it stop cooking. But like you could low-key also just cook it perfectly and then let it rest to continue cooking. Nah, it seems like a waste. Sorry, Korea. Love you. Annyeonghaseyo, but like 감사합니다, bruh. Hell nah.
lettuce wrap out of it, just the way they do it in Korea. I have a feeling this one is gonna taste good. But the question is, does going back and forth on the ice and fire actually does something? Or this is just a complete nonsense? Let's find out.
Okay.
They're gonna like it because it's
I
just.
really like the flavor of the steak, but I do not like the texture.
Is it too tender for you?
It's not that it's too tender, it's just like this way of cutting it, it makes a small bite feel so much larger. Like I have to put more work to chew it.
Honestly, a lot better. But the one thing that is throwing me off is the technique you use to cool it down while you're cooking it.
Texturally, I feel like this one is more tender and it is also more flavorful because there is more surface area. But overall, what's your rating?
6 out of 10.
Yours?
8 out of 10.
I'm actually gonna give it a 7. Overall, not the greatest.
6, 7, 21, 8.
This steak cooking method is called cryo steak, but there's a good explanation why it has that.
What? Yo, that shit look raw. Why is it so like gray on the outside? I know it, bro. What is that? Yummy beef for real. You eating either way, big dog. I mean, yo, hey, I'm hungry. I'll eat a steak. You're gonna tell me you wouldn't eat a steak? Come on, man. Cooked it blue. Dude, I don't understand. Is that cold in the middle? It looks a little cold. Do these places get a star just for being weird and different? I don't know. I know like the Michelin star stuff started because they wanted to promote the Michelin tires and they were like having to promote these restaurants that were like doing partnerships and they're like, hey, we're going to give you a Michelin star. So it's like people will buy our tires and it's like, hey, go drive out here. It's worth driving out here because they got a Michelin star. Go to their restaurant. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. Probably. It's probably just like a bunch of weirdos, chefs that are way too far gone into like the art side of the food and not really just how it tastes and whatever. And they lost their minds and now they're crazy. Picasso.
Here's how it works. Grab yourself a nice steak. This one is choice grade, 1.5 inches thick, and perfect. Season the whole thing however you like.
Your average
I like
steak?
mine with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. You want to let the salt penetrate and dry out. For that, leave it overnight on your refrigerator. The very next day, when you take it out, notice one thing. All of the salt is gone. That's because it's deeply in there.
I thought you were only supposed to salt brine. I didn't know you could salt brine with everything on it.
Now you want to slow cook it some way somehow. You can use a sous vide machine or put it on your smoker for a smoky flavor. Just make sure that the temperature is not too high. Mine was 175 degrees Fahrenheit. As that was going, I had to run a different experiment.
What is he doing?
What if I just grab myself some vodka?
Oh, he's an alcoholic.
Take extreme heat, throw it in a beaker, and get the coldest thing possible, which would be dry ice.
This dude is an actual scientist. He's a scientist. He's not even a regular dude grilling at home anymore. He's doing evil science, man. Evil steak science, Guga.
It's literally below 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, this thing's cold. So I went ahead and broke it in half, and that was not easy to do. Then I threw in dry ice right inside of the vodka, and I thought that it was gonna get the vodka super cold, which is what I wanted, instead of using liquid nitrogen. However, to test this out, I got a little piece of steak, put it in there together with the liquid nitrogen, and I thought that it was gonna freeze it. When I took it out, it didn't work. But then I had a crazier idea.
How do you get crazier? He's about to say, do not try this at home. The meat maniac. Do not try this at home. Don't worry, man. Nobody will.
Not try this one at home.
Yeah.
Here's my
Nobody's going to, bro. Trust me. Nobody's doing this shit at home, okay?
setup right now. I got the oil at 500 degrees Fahrenheit. I got the dry ice. The steak is fully cooked, as you already know. I am confident that you don't need liquid nitrogen for this. Let's do it.
That steak is fully cooked?
Cooked, as you already know. I am confident.
That steak down there, over there, that's fully cooked? That does not look fully cooked. Is he serious? I don't know, man. I don't know, Guga. That don't look safe to eat. Do you think you'd actually eat that? Just take a bite right out of it? Oh.
Confident that you don't need liquid nitrogen for this. Let's do it.
Okay, science man.
No sound.
He's making a dry ice sandwich. Why is he
Take that out.
freezing the
Take a look
steak?
at that steak.
What about it?
Some protection right here. And we're gonna go from here to a 500-degree oil. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, and.
Bro, imagine that shit blew up. Oh my God.
Now it's gonna be quick. We don't want it too long. Only about a few seconds. 5, 4, 3.
I can't with these graphics,
2,
man.
And I'm very happy with that cryo fry.
Hey, well, I mean, come on now. Hey, come on now. Hey, that don't look bad. But I remember what it looked like when he cut into it, so it really can't be that good. No way he saved it. I don't know when he cuts into it. I'm worried.
I'm gonna set it down. Look at that beautiful even crust. Now the question is, All this work, was it even worth it?
Check
Let's
out
find
the
out.
crust. It's unlike any other, but as soon as I sliced it, it's also unlike anything else I've ever done. I'm wondering how it's going to taste, as it did had a crunchy crust.
That does not look good. I mean, that looks like raw pork almost. Like, that does not even look like steak anymore. Guga, what'd you do? Guga, hey, all right, I'm guessing the ratings on this one. 4, 6, 5.
So to really make it Michelin star style, I added a sauce on the bottom with a few garnish on top to make it as fancy as possible. So
All
I
right.
can charge you an arm and a leg.
Is that
Give me your
Serrano?
honest opinion. Cheers.
Cheers.
Completely different texture.
I feel like this one's almost softer.
Much softer.
Yeah.
It's a little bit softer and not as crunchy. And it has a little bit of a weird, I don't know what that taste is, but it has a little bit of an off taste.
It has a weird flavor.
A little bit.
1 out of 10. You.
I'm giving it a 7.
What?
7. How about you?
I don't hate it, so I'll give it a 6.
A 6. Wow, fantastic. We're starting with a bang because I'm giving
Yo. Chat. Can you believe that?
it a 1. Do that one much safer.
You gave it a
everybody.
1.
This is some bull. Don't try this at home. Complete waste of time. That was a tremendous amount
W.
of
Guga
work.
keeping it
I
real.
don't know if it was worth it, but
He's
I
keeping it real.
understand-
He's keeping it real. He's not lying to us. He's not lying to us. All right, bro. One more Guga. One more Guga. One more Guga, because why not? Guga, I'm coming. One last video.
Thanks, Oscar.
You're welcome. Thank you, Oscar. Here we go.
Thanks, Mint Mobile, for sponsoring.
Who the hell? All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Guga, we're coming back. All right, so this one is I tried Japan's wildest steak ideas. One destroyed me. So we're back with weird steak experiments. I mean, Guga, do us right, man.
Today, I'm doing things with...
Okay, what the fuck is that?
Thanks, Mint Mobile, for sponsoring this video.
We're already starting off bad.
Today, I'm...
He made that the thing steak, the Fantastic Four, the thing. That's that bean shit. That's that sticky bean, red bean.
I'm doing things with steaks that
I don't know what that is. That's the death steak. That's the don't eat me, I'm covered in charcoal, you'll die steak.
has never been done
All right, nah, he's fucking around. This can't be serious. This is the pistachio mushy pea steak.
before. I can promise you one thing. If you love beef, hang around
That's
because
seaweed.
you're about to learn
That's
something
seaweed.
new. This is Natto, Japan's smelliest superfood. The aroma is compared to old socks or smelly cheese and even ammonia. It is packed with vitamin
Ammonia?
K2, which is rare in most foods, but it also has a specific enzyme that is called nattochanasis. It literally helps blood circulation. But let's be honest,
Good.
I care about one thing. Will it improve steaks?
Why
Well,
would
my
it?
audience from Japan
Guga?
told me it will. So the idea here is pretty simple.
Your audience from Japan is tripping, bro. That looks like shit.
I went ahead and grabbed myself a beautiful steak. As you can see, this one is 2.5 inches thick, beautifully marbled, and exactly what I want when I look for steaks.
Chad, I gotta ask y'all something. Dude, I ate a steak the other day, but when it was raw, it smelled kind of funny. That wasn't even a question. Okay, whatever.
If natto is going to make this steak even better, why not use it? But as I'm doing this, I remembered one thing. Many Japanese kids called natto alien food. This thing is so stinky that it has been banned from many hotels.
It was fine.
It's one of those foods
ended up
that
being
you
okay.
either love it or hate it. Yep, you don't play around with natto. However, I have a good feeling about this, as once my steak was completely
Once it was
covered,
cooked,
I
it
went
smelled
ahead and
fine.
threw it in my refrigerator so that it can sit there and age. As now, I want you to take a look at this.
No,
ingredient.
what is
Wasabi
this?
peas.
Wasabi peas. You cooked the mold out.
Japan, instead of eating peanuts, they love
I don't think I've had these
this.
before.
It's a crunchy green
good?
pea which is coated with wasabi flavor.
he's just
Some people
messing
call
with
them
us, man.
fireballs, and that's because of the intense kick it gives you as soon as you take a bite. It even became a popular prank snack. Now, I don't know if my
Prank
subscribers
snack.
are pranking me or telling me the truth.
You're
as I
getting
was told
pranked,
that
Guga.
this will improve any steak. And I don't think that you, my subscribers, would prank me. So I'm trusting you guys on this one. The key is to coat the entire steak with it. I'm hoping that the spiciness will come through the steak without overpowering it. As once it was completely covered, inside my refrigerator it goes. Now since this is a Japanese themed video, to be safe, I'm gonna use this. Nori. It's mainly used in sushi, and it has been eaten in Japan for over a...
Dude, Guga just be doing the craziest shit. What am I looking at? Ain't nobody eating that, man. Little gross, thank you for the prime. 4 months, welcome back. Nobody is eating that, Guga. Oh my God. What is he doing? How did they even roll that up? That is impressive.
1,000 years. This one is pretty straightforward and you probably experienced it before. All of the steaks I'm using for today's experiment is from Riverbend Ranch. Beef raised in America and aged for 21 days. Most importantly,
21?
Great.
I thought you were supposed to do a Japanese
that
though.
Will make it taste even better.
Dude,
as now that this is ready, inside of my refrigerator
Oh my God.
After exactly 1 week, take a look.
He dry aged them for a week. That's what he did. That's not safe. That cannot be safe. Neon, thank you for the prime. Welcome back. That cannot be safe, bro. These are going to come out black.
At the natto. It is drier and surprisingly enough, the smell has slightly gone away. But as you can clearly see, the sliminess still there.
Nope.
It's one of those things that if you don't touch it,
how is he not dead yet?
But as soon as you start fussing with it, it will hit you in the face like Mike Tyson. I really hope that it was a great idea to listen to my subscribers and do this experiment.
Bro.
As once all of the...
How is he not dead? I ate one steak that smelled kind of funny. Y'all are thinking I'm going to die. This guy, how is he not dead? If he's not dead, I'm not going to die.
Natto was completely removed.
What is he doing?
Take a look. The
Oh my God.
steak is completely oxidized. Seems like the life was sucked out of it. But surprisingly enough, it went from stinky to reasonable. It also started disintegrating the surface of the steak, naturally making it more
Oh, it's so gooey, bro. It's got hairs on it. Look at this. Look at it. It goes on. It gets stuck to his fingers.
Steak, naturally making it more tender. When I hold it on my hand, I can tell that the steak was slightly fermented. Usually that's a good thing. Take a look at the wasabi one. Not much has changed after 7 days. If I'm being completely honest, even as I'm removing all of the peas, it has a wonderful smell. The complete opposite of the natto. It also seems that the wasabi peas preserved the steak quite well. I mean, after the wasabi peas were completely gone, yes, it's still a little bit dirty, but...
Dude, these up-close shots are awful. This is awful. Who was doing this?
Not much has changed.
Guga?
It's still pink. It feels like a normal steak. But I have a feeling that the taste will be quite unique. Hopefully, it won't be too spicy. We shall see that very shortly. As the nori steak is next. This one, on the other hand, visually nothing has changed. And that's because the nori did a really good job preserving the steak. But as I was removing it, it was a pain to do. Almost impossible, to be honest with you. As this thing is as sticky as super glue. In the end, it was impossible to remove it all. But as you can clearly see, it preserved the steak extremely well. But one of the most curious things for me is that all of the moisture was completely extracted from the steak. When I started, it was 3 fingers thick. Now it's only 2. That means that the flavor concentration on this one will be through the roof. And hopefully it will be a good kind of concentration, not a bad one. Because now that all the steaks were ready, I went ahead and seasoned them all.
All right, out of these 3, you got to pick one. Which one are you eating? I'm going to eat, I think, oh God. I think I'm going to eat the peas one. Probably the wasabi peas. I'm not eating the one on the left. Whatever that first thing was, whatever the hell that was, I'm not eating that one. I'm not eating the one on the left. That's out of the question. I'm eating the table. I'm taking a bite out of the table.
With only salt and pepper, nothing else. And just in case these go down south, I decided to make a simple and easy side dish. If you love gyoza and okonomiyaki, this is perfect for you. And to make it, it's super easy. And here...
How is he doing this shit? How is he whipping this up?
Here's how. Get yourself some gyoza from your frozen aisle. Nowadays, they are in every supermarket.
Okay.
After defrosting them, throw them directly into the fryer. You want to get them nice and crispy and cook them all the way through. Since it takes no time at all, as soon as they become slightly golden, remove it. Get yourself a cast iron skillet, lay them right down, followed by some mozzarella cheese and bacon. Now into the broiler you go so that we can melt the cheese. Once that's done, you want to set it down on a plate, add some Kewpie mayo, followed by some okonomiyaki sauce, a tiny bit of chives, and tagorashi. Because this is the side dish. Easy, simple, and absolutely delicious. Don't believe me? Well, you just wait and see, friends. Because remember what this video is
Good job, Guga. W plug, Guga.
More unique than the other. I'm going to be using my Chef's Temp wireless thermometer to cook them to perfection.
All right.
As now, it is enough talking and it is time to grill, so let's do it.
Let's do it. Wait, hold on. Let's do it.
Oh, it is enough talking and it is time to grill, so let's do it.
Benjamin, thank you for the tier 1. Yeah, it was just like a dumpling, I'm pretty sure. Here we go, crazy steak montage. Yes, sir. Flip it up. I don't even remember which one is which at this point. I can't tell. That one on the right looks super gray. Y'all see how he goes directly over the fire and then lets it cook through off the fire after he gets his crust with his thermometer? He's got method. How does it look on the inside? That doesn't, I mean, that don't really look too good, Guga. I'm going to be real. That one looks better.
Before moving forward, I want to thank you. Get right back to it. All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful feast. Gentlemen, what do you got?
Benjamin with a 5 gifted W, Benjamin. Okay, I ruined my soundboard. I'll fix it later. Sorry, that's a bugle from Peak. It was supposed to be Plug. My bad.
Nice think, huh?
That is a feast. This is what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah, that's right. So we got 4 beautiful steaks ready to go for you. I want your true, honest opinion. We got a lot to try. Enough talking. Let's go. We're going to dig in right here.
We're not going to talk about the side dish?
You want the
Control
side dish
steak.
first? That looks
No,
so
I
good,
cannot
right?
first. So there's too many steaks.
Can you tell what it is?
It looks like a pancake. I don't know.
Exactly, but it is not. So let's go. We're going to
Benjamin, thank you for the gift to tier 1 again. Go. Thank you.
start right here. Dig in. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
You can't mess up a control.
Yep. No, you tell right away.
Control looks funky.
That's delicious. A wonderful crust on the exterior, and it's still so tender and soft inside. That's a
Bro, where's my goat at, though? The goat number 2, it's his nephew. I think his name's Angel. Is that his actual name? I don't know. Maybe it's short for something else. Where is he at? Where'd he go?
wonderful crust on the exterior, and it's still so tender and soft inside. That's a tasty steak.
Amazing. Enough talking because we can talk about the control all day long. It's just a beautiful, delicious steak. But let's jump on to the next one, yeah? I'm very curious about
Wasabi
this experiment,
pea.
as each individual steak is different. What does that look like?
It looks like a delicious piece of beef right here, bro.
This is the one
Smell
we
it.
would have eaten.
On the charcoal.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Smells good.
Now, the wonderful thing about this is that if this works and it makes it better than the control, it's very easy to do. You don't have to wait a long time. And if it works, let's
They
see.
dry aged
Cheers.
Angel
Cheers.
for 6 months and then ate him.
Yo.
That's the one we would have
That's
had.
delicious. There's a good amount of funk on it. I don't really
Funk.
taste anything crazy, any off flavors or something like that.
Okay.
It just tastes like a delicious, perfectly cooked steak to me.
Wow, because I know what the experiment is.
Dude, that's good. That's good, guys. I mean, all dry aged meat is a little bit funky, okay? Benjamin, thank you for another gift to Tier 1 Goat. Appreciate you.
I can tell the difference, but it's so mild that I understand where you're coming from.
I agree with him. It's very mild. There's more of a crust, like the charcoal. I feel more of the charcoal flavor than the actual any other flavor. What I do get is like a little tinge.
Dry aged steak is funky, guys. It's a little funky. I'm pretty sure the term is umami, potentially. I don't know, but it's funky.
feel. I don't know what that is.
I think it's your
Like nutty,
taste buds
earthy.
dancing. You know what I'm saying? So this one here was aged on wasabi peas.
The one you eat beer with?
Yes, exactly.
You crushed them up?
Crush them up a little bit. Yes.
You
Funk
made
it
into
up.
a paste or anything?
No,
or is this...
no. We just
Umami means
roughing it
meaty?
out.
Oh, okay, okay.
Now
Man,
let's
I
go
don't
ahead
know,
and try
man.
the second one and see how it
Don't
tastes.
ask me,
Look,
Brian
we're already
Guga.
halfway there. Let's take a little break and let's run up this pancake.
This pancake. Okay. So it's not a pancake. Look, you're gonna see it right now as soon as I cut it open. You see that?
It's like a dumpling.
Exactly what it is. It is a dumpling. So it is a cheesy, gooey dumpling that was fried.
I just realized, bro, he has to make 2. He's got to make, that's crazy. He's so dedicated, bro. He's got to make 2. He's got to make 1 to record with and then another one to eat.
Finish it off with some cheese. You ready to go?
Oh, I'm ready.
Cheers.
That is so crazy.
Cheers.
Unless he recorded with that one, but it didn't look like it. It looked whole.
That's good.
I didn't think the cheese was gonna work. The cheese works.
Yeah, and I love the sauces too. They add such like contrast, some like richness from mayo, a little sweetness.
Bro, I do
as
not
well.
think
You have
umami
that
means
soft
Asian.
dumpling with that gooey cheese on top, which is beautiful. The
Oh, was there a piece out of it? Never mind. I thought it was whole. My fault.
sweetness as
I'm lying.
well.
He don't
you
make
have
2.
that soft dumpling with that gooey cheese on top, which is beautiful. This is a star.
There's so many like different things happening. The texture, like with the crispy bacon, and the gooey cheese. you
Crispy
can't go wrong with
bacon.
it. It's American-Japanese fusion.
American and Japanese together, everybody. Nevertheless, that was an incredible taste. Let's jump.
Do y'all think when they're eating these sides, they're cold as shit? Because he's got to record all this stuff, set up all these cameras, get the lighting right, make sure all the mics are working, get everybody in frame. We ready? 1, 2, 3, bang, let's go. You think that by the time they're eating these sides, they're cold? Because that would just be like, that would ruin the whole thing for me. That would ruin it all.
Jump on to the next one. We got a lot to try. Please dig in, guys. I want to know. Ooh, how does that one smell, Leo?
A little weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Medium rare is how
Really?
we cook the steak.
Maybe I'm starting to get a little scared. We've tried 2 good steaks.
Seaweed.
Well, let's find out right now. You ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
Man, shut your ass up about a microwave. They like it? No way
Very
they like
different.
that.
I didn't think it was going to make such a humongous difference on the actual steak, but it does.
A lot more savory than the last one.
More umami flavor, more saltiness, more savoriness.
You said umami.
I'm
see?
getting some notes of like MSG or something like that.
Hey, come
I
on
feel
now.
like my mouth is salivating a lot more. It has a more powerful flavor, and it's nice.
Hands down, I think that's my favorite one so far.
Favorite one.
Yeah.
Incredible. You,
Lamp.
sir?
Yeah, Google. I also really like this steak, and it has the most different crust. It's
What about like on MasterChef when they're just sitting there with their plates at their benches and they just got to wait the whole time? Wouldn't the person who presents the food first have like the best odds of having the best food if they have like 12 people who's got to present a dish? Man, I don't know. I'd be thinking about that kind of stuff, man. I'd be thinking about that kind of stuff.
Incredible. You, sir?
Yeah, Google, I also really like this steak, and it has the most different crust. It's a little bit more crunchier, more crispier. I want to say it's drier,
Drier,
but
yeah.
the steak is still juicy. It's just the crust has a little bit more bite to it, and I like it.
So far, that one is winning for us.
Yep.
Amazing. Well, let's try the last one. All
right.
Let's see. Let's see
Some
where we're
hot
going.
ones,
I'm a
they
little
say it's
scared
always
about this
cold.
No, you
But the
shouldn't be,
wings?
because the second one, by the way, I
Natto
already
steak.
told you
This is the stinky bean bullshit.
first one. This one was actually nori. You know how they make the sushi with the black,
yes,
the dark
yes,
thing?
yes, yes, yes.
So like seaweed nori style. So that's what it is. So you shouldn't be scared. Oh, this one should be
Sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, but it's a lot stronger than the other one.
It smells like something we've had before. It smells like durian plus that chicken you dry aged. This does not smell
Dry aged
appetizing, guys.
chicken?
It smells delicious.
It smells like booty.
Cheers.
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 Oh.
That is strong.
Oh. Oh.
He got trolled. He got trolled.
I know exactly what you dry aged.
The
What
Google
is it?
prank.
That's natto.
That is natto, yes.
It has such a strong flavor that I cannot taste any beef. You only taste the natto.
How long did you dry age that?
1 week.
Only 1 week in that?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's one of those things that if
So who
you
won?
are eating it, you will enjoy
Who won
it.
it?
But if you're trying for the
They like
first
the P one the
time,
best.
or you've never had it, it's not enjoyable.
We had 2 P
everybody.
steaks
I
today.
think that was the most tender steak, but it had the worst flavor.
Absolutely. So
WP
which one is the
steak.
winner?
I'm going with the
I like
nori.
the nori.
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
Nori.
Ah, bullshit, nah. The P steak won. Wasabi P. Nah, Seaweed didn't win, bro. They lying. They lying. They lying. Seaweed is not good. Sushi's only good if it's rice and raw fish. We don't need none of that, man. Get that seaweed out of here. All right, YumiLive. If you want to see more steak time, more food time, leave a like, subscribe, get a link, use code YUMMY. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.